Ladies and gentlemen, we are alive. We're a little bit early, but that's okay. It is Wednesday, November the 22nd, in the year of our Lord 2023. Here in our part of the world, when we woke up early this morning, it was 25 degrees. 25 degrees. It has warmed up to 32, so which is a true good thing. I got my hot green tea going. I'm all excited. I'm not wearing a tropical shirt today, but because it's 25 degrees out. So a little chilly in the house this morning. We actually had to turn the heater on so we don't freeze to death. But other than that, we're doing all right. I see that Jack is there somewhere hanging out. Jack, how are you? Bama, good to see you guys. How are things in your world? What's happening in your part of the country? I know it has to be a lot warmer than than what we have here. So, how are things down in your world? Dennis is in the house. Good morning to you, Dennis. Good to see you. How are you in your part of the world? Let me add Jack to the panel here. Here's Jack.
What's up?
Not a lot. Bama's in the house. You're in the house. Dennis is in the house. We are a little early, but that's all right. Dennis, how are things in the land of the cold people? Like I was saying, man,
What's
it
up,
was
Dennis?
25 degrees here. Bama says, it's 55 here, but feels like 50 degrees. Jack, how have you been?
Yeah, not too bad. Do you have any of this left?
Yes, for tomorrow. It'll be gone tomorrow.
We got one can or two.
Well, tomorrow is Thanksgiving here. So
Hmm.
we will partake tomorrow. Right now, it's like 8:30 in the morning. It's a little early for me. But But tomorrow's Thanksgiving. We have people coming over, so we will consume some of it tomorrow in celebration of the holiday.
Yeah, talk to James. Like, I need some more.
Yeah, that's right. Bama
Hey,
says hello
Bama.
to Dennis. Everybody's saying hello to Jack. Dennis says it is 0 degrees there. Man, I tell you what, I don't know. What's your temperature in the Philippines, Jack?
What's that?
What's the temp in the Philippines?
Computer says 81 Fahrenheit.
Nice.
As long as it's not 81 Fahrenheit, I'll be sitting here dead.
It's Celsius. Yeah. Yeah, it'll warm up today. It's winter time. It's just what it is in America. You know that.
Hmm.
So Bama, Dennis, what's going on in y'all's world today? We need to know what the scoop is where you're from. Jack's going to give us all the good gossip of what's happening in the Philippines, and Jack's looking at me like, "What? I don't know anything. I don't know anything. I know
That's
nothing."
what's that's what's gonna happen.
Dennis says it's no nothing but about an 8 above today. Jesus.
Dennis, I didn't tell the other twin where I was going. He wanted me to go on his live stream, and I'm like, no, I'm not even say where I was going. I said someone else's live stream.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you being here, whether the twin does or not.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
He's
goodness.
gonna do his own live stream.
Yeah, I saw him and Vincent on one all by themselves yesterday. So, um, I thought that was. I listened to a few minutes of it and thought that was kind of humorous. You know, I don't know if they, not for sure if they heard what each other was saying. You know what I mean? They seem to both
Uh,
be carrying on a conversation with each. but two different conversations.
Yeah. Vincent, like me and Vincent, it was just crack on Michael.
Yeah,
It's
so
kind
it's
of
just
funny.
it is. Bama says not much, just two shootings here. Oh my God! Last night, but that's only two, huh? Two's the wow. We actually had a shooting where we're at the other night, and it is extremely strange for us. But the weird thing is, our crime rate is starting with a large population and the influx of money in this region. The crime rate starting to creep up. We're hearing about a shooting. Oh God, at least once a month now. When before you might hear one a year. So it's starting to get a little rougher up in this part of the country. But first world problems, right? So
Yeah. Mental problems.
that's it. I mean, well, and there's always an uptick in crime, property crime, and domestic violence during the holidays. So a lot of drinking goes on, a lot of stress, financial.
Substance
Families
abuse.
yeah, families come to visit, and y'all want to kill each other. So
Mm.
it's the holidays truly is a huge uptake when it comes to violence and pretty much everything else. So it's kind of crazy, but I think our
Ran out
youth
of red words and get mad.
get out. That's right. Run out of red red horse and get mad. That's right. Double checking things here. So we saw that I don't know if you saw it on Facebook, but the Yank went and bought him a fancy new truck
I seen that. I'm like, why?
because he's as I posted on his Facebook page because he's a rich American. And I told him, I said, for the rich American buying up all the pickup trucks in the Philippines, for the love of God, think about the Filipinos. Remember the whole saying, for the love of God, think of the children. So
He's building this small little house. He wanted me to work for him for like 300-400 pesos a day. I'm like, no, no.
I do that, yeah. You know,
I'm pretty skilled, but I'm not going to work for pennies.
yeah. Emma says down where he's at, it's all about the gang related. Here, it's more about the drugs. It's about we don't have a lot of gang activity up in this part of the world, Arkansas, this northwest Arkansas. We do have a little bit, but we have more people getting drunk and stealing drugs and buying drugs and drug deals going bad. That's kind of what we have.
Mm.
I do believe we have groups of kids, young people, I should say, that think they're gang, but we don't have any real gangs in this part of the country. I think we have wannabes, but
Yeah.
from my police officer friends, that's what they tell me. That in this part of the world, we have kind of like some wannabe gang members, but they're not like Little Rock or Dallas or So yeah, it looks like Anthony bought the Toyota. What was that? A Toyota Helix? The Toyota Helix?
Mm. I seen that picture. I'm like, really? You're probably not going to drive anywhere.
Yeah.
Like me, I've been here for freaking 4 years this time, but I've been here like 11 years all in all. But I rented vehicles before, but I didn't buy one because I felt no use to purchase one.
Well, I think there is some logic to him, and I don't blame him for buying it. There's a couple things that I would look at for just not knowing his true motivation or whatever. I'm just speaking out of turn. One, it's a nice truck. There's no question, and it makes you feel good when you can go down and buy something brand new. You know, when you could be the first person to own it and drive it. And it's something that in his community, people will be impressed by. Whether that's his intent or not isn't relevant. It's more about the human psychology that we like it when people are impressed by what we buy, whether we admit it or not. You know, it makes us feel good to know that the neighbors are jealous that my grass is greener than yours.
I'm trying to show off that baller status.
Yeah. So
you can be balling until that truck ends up back in the bank.
Yeah. Well, the good news is, I think for him, he's been saving all of his life and working hard all his life so that he can afford a brand new truck like that in the Philippines. But for a lot of people here in the United States, maybe even Canada, where Dennis is, to be able to afford a house and new cars means that you're going to go into serious debt and you're just going to be forking over money after money after money after money. You know, for a lot of expats in third world countries, they can get their house set up or their lodging set up way cheaper. And then if they want to splurge on a luxury item like a new truck, it's much more feasible. It doesn't do as much financial damage to them. So,
I got 2 cars back home in Michigan paid off, but I don't need one here. I could take a tricycle, jeepney, taxi. Not have to worry about a monthly payment. That's just kind of silly.
No, I agree with you. Whatever, I'm a big believer our cars are paid for. I don't like car payments, but what I do like to do when I buy a car is to get the best deal. Whatever I got to do, if I got to finance it through, if it's a new Chrysler, if I got to finance it through Chrysler so that I get these extra points and extra discounts, and then turn around and pay it off in 90 days, that's what I do. So a lot of times, and when you finance a vehicle, you get a lot of different incentives to finance it through the dealership because they get kickbacks. But then what you do is you take advantage of all of that, then you just pay it, turn around and pay it off. So maybe that's his plan.
I'm not sure if they allow it here.
Yeah.
Because I think they just want the interest.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing here. That's what a lot of companies here think, finance companies like Chrysler or Ford or whoever, it doesn't really matter. That is, if they can get you to finance, that they'll give you some incentives on the front end, but they're going to collect way more than that on the back end. So the trick is to collect the incentives for you on the front end, and then in a month later, 2 months later, you just write a check and pay the car off. And then you get the discounts and they don't get any back end. That's what we like to do. But did you see how freaking big his car key is? How's he ever going to carry that around in his pocket?
He has get some bigger pants.
I mean, that key is bigger than his kid. How is he going to carry that key around?
Right?
I don't know what he was thinking. He should have got a car that has a smaller key.
How do you put the key in the ignition?
I know. Let me see if I can find his picture. You know, let's see if it's still up, or if Facebook took it down or moved it. I mean, that key is gigantic.
I showed it to my fiance a little bit ago. She's sitting here.
What did she think of it? She tell you to go get her one too?
Nope.
You want a big key too?
Oh, I ain't saying nothing.
Yeah, I'll show you. I'll show everybody Anthony's key. Let me see if I can remember how to do this. See, can you see it? That's his key, man. Look how big that key is. See, I don't know if you guys can see it. How big that key is, you know? That's bigger than the kid,
Get my key later.
you know. So how's your fiance? What is she doing back there?
She wants to see my key.
She wants to see your key?
Yeah. Here we go. Here.
That's keys, not keys.
Oh, the big key. Okay.
Well, we don't want to see your big key.
Nope.
We don't. I'm just telling you. So
I'll put it on my OnlyFans.
Huh? What?
This is
OnlyFans page.
I'm gonna just drink some alcohol.
Only fan, not only fans. Okay?
So you're my OnlyFan.
Only fan.
Okay. No OnlyFans, just OnlyFan.
Is it? Is it so? It's only fan or only fans?
OnlyFan.
I
Right
didn't know
here.
that.
Singular.
My fiance.
Oh, guess who's in the house? There he is, the man, the myth,
What's
the legend.
up, Ron?
What in the world?
That's what I said.
Say that again, Jack.
What about my OnlyFans?
OMG.
And
His only fan is sitting next to him, is what he's saying.
I only have one fan.
He's hiding his fiance today.
Oh no.
Hey, Lisa.
Hey, Professor.
Yeah.
I almost got punched in the face.
You're not supposed to do that.
I was gonna turn the camera towards her, but I almost got hit.
Wow.
How you doing, David? Hello, live.
I am good, man. How are you feeling? Are you feeling better? Are you getting there?
Same old, you know.
Yeah.
Still here on the planet. They can't get rid of me.
But your legs are getting better.
The leg is getting better. It's only been a month.
Right.
Same old for the game on.
Mm-hmm.
Did
Same
you
old,
see
same
it?
old.
Hey, Ronald, did you see Anthony's brand new truck? Did you see it on Facebook?
Who's Tony?
Yeah.
You done slipped and hit his head?
He got him a big fan. Toyota Helix.
Oh, he need a truck. You're gonna have to, you know, get a farm.
They pull that picture back up.
Yeah, let me pull it up. I'll show you.
You didn't hit. I ain't been to my website on my messenger this morning.
Here, I'll show you his brand new fancy pickup truck. The funny thing, though, the key is bigger than his kid. So I don't know how he's going to carry the key around.
Right? Oh, big time Tony Rome.
Can you see it?
I see the Italian stallion. Yeah, he got him a Blizzak Trizzak with the Yoda. Come on, man. Where you gonna put that key?
See how big that key is, man? So
Looks like a guitar.
Yeah, it looks like a guitar, doesn't it?
What do you call those big old Mexican guitars? But that's what it looked like. One of those big old round.
Oh yeah, it does. But look, now we know what his license plate is, so we can find him in the Philippines. See, he posted his license plate there, so we can track him down in the Philippines. So
Hey, let me check my dip song. You know, I have a multiple applications here when it comes to Facebook. I was just showing Prime and Chris my last ship. Check it out. They was like, "Can we see it?" I'm like, "Okay, I'll show you." See it
Well,
right there?
but yeah, they got him a new pickup truck, so that's nice for him, huh?
Cool. He earned it.
Yeah, exactly. You know, now he'll be the neighborhood favorite. Excuse me,
Mhm.
sir, can we borrow your truck, sir?
Oh,
Mm.
hell no.
He's a rich guy. Hey, you got G cash? Can I borrow some money?
That's
Mm-mm.
it. That is kind of the only bad thing, you know. Um, you just got to be careful about if it does put a target on you in that
Yeah,
type of
I,
environment.
I don't flaunt.
Mm-mm. I don't have nothing to flaunt.
Right, same here. So
Yeah, that's how I feel. I don't have anything to flaunt either, not even my brain. So
No, try to keep it
I'm,
low key.
I'm with you there.
Let
So
me check my messenger and see if Tony sent me a picture of his brand new tweezer.
brand new to order. Now I don't
it
know
was
which one he bought.
it was on Facebook. That's how I seen it,
I wonder if
but
he
not.
bought the 4-wheel drive or the 2-wheel drive. I would have bought the 2-wheel drive, the non-diesel that had mechanical problems.
The hell is Katrina doing?
You know that. You remember we talked about the difference. And I
Nope.
can't
You
tell
didn't
from the
send no-
pictures. I can't tell from the pictures if it's the diesel or the gasoline model.
I see it on Facebook now. You didn't send it to me.
It's a pretty truck, though. I mean, it's a really good-looking truck.
I'm assuming diesel, and the wife drives it because he probably has no license.
Well, but the
No,
diesel, the 4-wheel drive model is the one that came in the diesel, and remember, he was talking about they had to do something or put tape on one of the filters or something,
Mhm.
because something was defective with the filter system or something. So
Hmm.
they were having to fix it by putting duct tape on it or something.
What the
That's
Wow.
why.
hell?
That's why I told him I would have bought the 2-wheel drive, so it didn't have that problem. But you know,
Mm-mm.
but it's a good-looking truck, so we're happy for him.
Right? We got to find out the details. We got to ask him, is it diesel?
Hmm.
I
Or did
think
he
he
buy?
might.
Well, what we need to find out if he bought the diesel one, did they give him a free roll of duct tape to duct tape whatever was wrong with the induction system or whatever it was? So,
Mm. Any kind of vehicle I drive, well, I'm not going to be able to sit in a little low ass car. So if I do buy a vehicle, it's going to be an SUV. I'm going to trick it out. I'm going to get the snorkel put on it, just in case you got to drive in water. I'm surrounded by water.
yeah, I think the
Can't take.
big. Go ahead.
I said I can't take the risk of killing the car because I'm surrounded by water. Don't get flooding.
Yeah, I think the big key is to have decent ground clearance in the Philippines
Mm,
because all the
my
potholes.
my uncle's truck over here is like it's lifted. You gotta
Jack,
pretty
huh?
much. Yeah.
Yeah, but he still should have a snorkel.
There's no snorkel. It's pretty lifted. It's probably about maybe a foot or two
What?
lifted. And the big
That's not
ass
enough.
tires on it.
I hope we don't have to drive in water.
Well,
Oh,
and for me,
he's driven downtown to pick up my cousins, and because it was flooded downtown. The people don't know
No
what a
problem.
garbage.
see you, Dennis.
See you, Dennis.
He has to go. He probably has to go to work. Some
Gotta
of
make
them,
the
Drove through
bacon.
drove through all the deep water. And got my cousins and didn't flood out.
I think, because I'm old and it's hard to climb into tall things, I would have a lower vehicle, like Ronald said, with a snorkel on it versus having to climb a ladder to get into it.
I know. Well, a small SUV will do you fine, you know.
Yeah. Because we've had a lot of sports cars over the years, and either sitting down low to the ground is, when you get old,
Damn.
is no good, or climbing up tall is no good.
Yep.
So, man, let me get rid of that.
Where's your wife?
Where's my wife? My wife is in her office working from home today.
Ah,
She is working from home half a day,
Oh my Lord.
which is all right. We don't mind her working from home.
it saves on gas.
Yeah. I think she works from home on Friday too. So, and then she's off tomorrow, of course.
Thanksgiving.
Here, yeah, Thanksgiving. You ever miss Thanksgiving being in the Philippines?
I kind of do, but if I could afford it, but I can't right now, buy a turkey, but it's expensive here.
Yeah. Turkeys are cheap in the U.S.
I'm gonna have to go to. No, I don't want to do that. Like having like, oh, I'm gonna go to immigration because you walk in immigration over the fence and there's a whole bunch of turkeys over there. I'm like, just take one of these home,
Yeah.
but you get deported.
Did you know that there's other countries besides the United States that celebrates a day of Thanksgiving, not Thanksgiving Day, but a day of thanks?
What's that?
Yeah, there's other countries that celebrate Thanksgiving. Canada has the Thanksgiving Day. Canada celebrates theirs on the second Monday in October. Because Canadians always stealing from us Americans.
But we're not gonna steal their Boxing Day, which I don't understand. But
The Caribbean island of Grenada is a little late to Thanksgiving Day, but it started celebrating Thanksgiving in 1983 after the military took over the country following the death of the communist leader, blah, blah, blah. So Grenada celebrates Thanksgiving. Liberia celebrates Thanksgiving. Brazil celebrates Thanksgiving. And Germany, Australia, Switzerland all do also in October. The Netherlands is the first Wednesday in November. See? You never know what you're going to learn.
I didn't even know anything about that. I thought it was just U.S.
Well, the U.S. story and the other countries' stories are different. You know what I mean? They're celebrating Thanksgiving. Yeah, it's their version of Thanksgiving. Meeting here in the United States is all about the Indians saving the poor pilgrims and breaking bread and giving them maize, blah, 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 blah crap.
Want some blankets?
Yeah, you want not to die. It's like here, the Netherlands doesn't celebrate it with food, apparently. They celebrate it by going to church. 900-year-old church they go to.
That's a weird way to celebrate something.
Well, maybe they're giving their thanks to God.
Hmm.
So that's kind of interesting, huh? Yeah, like Germany and all of those other countries, they do a big Thanksgiving meal, kind of like us, festival. But they do more of a big party thing
I think
versus
there's more beer involved in that situation.
right.
Like,
So, let's see what it says about Brazil. Well, they celebrate with food. They in theirs, it's celebrated the same thing as us, but they in theirs are the big drunken party. So, like a carnival, isn't that what they did in Brazil?
powdered substance involved.
You know what carnival means, right? Carnival means?
Mm.
It actually originated and started and basically means carnivore, which means to eat meat. That's how it was back in the ancient times. The old times, when it first originated, it was a day to celebrate and eat meat because meat was a rarity. So it's not like a huge abundance. So back, hundreds of years ago, Carnival started by the day of eating meat, and they turned it into what we know it as today. So there's your trivia for the day, whether you wanted it or not. So
your daily lesson.
your daily life lesson or something like that. I learned that years ago when I was a little kid. I was Googling, I had a science class where I was having to study, carnivores, herbivores, and omnivores. And in my search, I found that's what a carnival was, the day of meat. So
Mm-hmm.
you don't got your house, you don't got decorated for Christmas yet, Jack?
What?
There you go. There, I knew you had a Filipino in there somewhere. So you had to be decorated already.
It was the first week of September that thing went up.
We put ours up this past weekend. So
I'm surprised she didn't want to put up earlier.
she did, but I try to push it out. The American rule of thumb is after Thanksgiving.
Yes, sir.
But that seems to get him moved further and further, up as the companies try to convince us to buy crap all year round for Christmas. So, but yeah, ours is up. Lorelai will shoot some pictures on Facebook down the road. But ours is all nice and up and done. We're almost ready for Thanksgiving. So, we got going on here.
I'm gonna mute myself for a second here.
It's all right. TVs are never stolen. Let me get rid of this. Yeah. Yeah. Now I'm looking at Anthony's pictures. Jack is the one that did the thing about the TV, eh? There he is.
I just went to Michael's channel. He's just sitting there talking to himself, like
Yeah,
drunk.
which is okay. Well, what does your fiance have to say today? Did she have an opinion about anything today?
Okay.
He's asking you.
What's that? I was like watching the video. What's that?
As one in the house said, that's a true hello, everyone. Just wanted to say hello and keep up the good work. Thank you. We appreciate you coming. We appreciate the thumbs up. We appreciate the shout out. And we appreciate you very much. And we've dropped the link if you want to come up in the panel. So no opinion.
He's asking, what's your opinion
About what?
on things?
What things?
What does she want for Christmas?
I haven't celebrated Christmas for a long time now.
Well, you got a rich American next to you. You can buy anything you want in the Philippines. What would you want?
What would I have?
Don't say a Toyota truck.
A house in what? I want the 2 hectare land.
You get you a 1 hectare land in
No, a 2 hectare land for
in
a
the
farm.
squatter area.
Not
in
living in a
the
squatter
squatter
area.
house.
Excuse me. I'm not living in a squatter area.
You can get some cardboard boxes together and some duct tape.
Good luck with that.
Well, like that. You just want soju.
I just want a box of soju and 2 hectare land.
Land no house.
No, a house in what? And the 2 hectare land. What? That's like redundant. A house and a 2 hectare land.
Is the house going to be on the 2 hectare land?
Yeah. I want to do farming. Farming?
So how big is a hectare of land? A hectare is what? Compared to,
An acre? I have not a clue.
I used to know, I had to study this a while back, but I gave up knowing that. I got a unit of measurements here. Let's see. Because every time we look at buying land or buying a house or anything there, they talk about square meters, and I'm always confused.
Yeah, same here. I'm confused as hell. I'm like, square feet, I know, but Fahrenheit, I know, but Celsius, square meters, kilometers.
So this says 1 hectare is basically 3/4 of an acre.
Mm.
Oh, wait, I take that back. I got that wrong. Sorry. Hang on. I'm not very smart. Remember that.
SMRT.
Yeah, let me reverse that. Where did acres go? It is. 1 hectare is 2.4 acres. So 1 hectare is 2.5 acres.
It sounds bigger than my last property.
That's a pretty good sized chunk of land.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 2 acres would be 5 acres. 2 hectares would be 5 acres. Even in the Philippines, I think that would be expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
You pay all the property taxes.
Well, and if you could get it in your name, without being, hustled.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, 1 hectare 2.47 acres.
Hmm.
Because I'm always confused by the damn square meters. So much so that years ago, Lorelai and I, we went out on the yard, and we laid there. It is. We laid out a perimeter of what 100 meters were, so that I could visualize the dimensions. So that's funny. So 100 square meters is 119 square yards, and 1,076 square feet is 1 square meter is 10 square feet.
I try not to use Celsius, but sometimes I just have to Google it.
Yeah.
Since I'm used to being in Michigan and we don't use any of that.
I know. I just like to, know stuff. So any big plans for the Christmas holiday, Jack? You gonna do anything for Christmas?
I have no idea. I'm assuming my mom is gonna make a surprise visit since my aunt is coming on the 18th, and I think my uncle's coming the same time. I'm assuming my mom is gonna come and surprise visit. She never told me she was gonna come, but I think me and my cousin were thinking that she's gonna be here for Christmas.
You look excited about it.
So I gotta fix the house up.
Yeah. Get organized.
They're dead.
Yeah.
What are you buying your fiance for Christmas? Speak it
Not a
quietly.
brand new Toyota.
You got to say it quietly so she doesn't hear.
He always asks me what to buy, or he just gave me money to buy stuff for myself.
Well, and from a man's perspective, let me tell you, it's either easier for you girls just to tell us what we're supposed to buy you, or for us just to give you money. Because otherwise,
Yeah, I'd rather have.
Cash?
I'd rather have cash.
Yeah, I'm not gold digging girl.
Buy a gold digger. Where's the
You
gold?
know gold in this mofo.
That's funny.
So you want cash and a Lambo?
Well, I want to bring some of this because I need to plant green beans.
And she's picking through my expired green beans.
Yeah, but I'd rather have cash. I don't want to buy things on my own. He doesn't want to go to the mall anyway, so
I hate
I'll do it
walking.
myself.
I hate walking into people because everybody's like sluggish and they're always on their phones.
Well, back.
I'm like, oh, free Wi-Fi, free aircon.
What are you?
Like, I'm American. I walk fast. Filipinos walk slow, and I'm just like,
You just gotta relax, chill, bro. Chill.
like sometimes we go to the mall and I'm walking fast and I forget. Oh, I turn around and she's like way back there behind me.
I understand. Trust me. Trust me.
I need 5. I'll bring 5.
You can take all that.
What am I gonna do with all of this?
Yeah, plan all that.
No.
And then bring me some green beans and.
No, I'll just have 5. Yeah, I
Oh, you're-
really I have cash. Again.
Hey, Ken.
Ken's in the house. Ken, how are you, my friend? I know you have to be freezing up there,
Yeah, well,
freezing here.
are they yellow? Are they yellow?
I'm colorblind.
So I asked the wrong person. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think they're green. Yes.
So, Ken, how are things in your world? What are you buying your Filipina for Christmas?
She doesn't buy me shit.
That's what Jack is discussing with his fiance there. I can't say what I'm going to buy Lorelai for Christmas because she's in the next room listening.
I'll
So,
buy you a gallon of lube.
No.
yeah, when we got up this morning, Ken, it was 25 degrees here. It's warmed up to 34 now. And where Jack is, he said it was 82 degrees. And Dennis had degrees.
80 now.
So,
I'm thinking
what
of buying my fiance a pack of cigarettes.
No, I want the lechon.
She don't smoke.
No, I want the lechon.
Listen, but nope.
No, pork.
Bad boy.
Lechon.
lechon? Yeah,
Yeah.
I cook good lechon.
Wow.
I'm a
I
master
like
chef.
the smaller ones because
The
they're
pork
not
belly.
full of, like oil and fat.
Yeah, that's what I make. I make the pork belly lechon for here. Ken says that he
Yeah.
always sends Marine cash so that she can go shop for the family. And that's kind of the question is, would you rather, if let's say you guys were together, would you rather buy her a present or would you rather just give her cash? Because obviously, when you're long distance, it doesn't make sense to ship a shirt over, and instead of sending cash doesn't make sense. But if you're together,
Still
which is better, cash or gift?
cash and milk tea.
It's easier back home because I went lazy for a couple of years. I'm like, I don't know what to buy people. Go to like Walgreens or whatever, Walmart. Gift cards. Be like Oprah. You get a gift card. You get a gift card. You get a gift card. You get a gift card.
He's
That's
talking
right.
about a partner.
Ken says hello to Ronald. You know the obviously partly what we'll do is we will send money over for the holidays because it just makes more sense. But I don't. I usually try to buy something for Lorelai. Is what I do. But she always buys her own present, and then I wind up. So here's what we do: Lorelai goes and buys her own Christmas present, and then I wind up buying another one for her. So she gets like two of them, and I get none. You know.
Hmm. I don't think I got anything in the
Well,
past.
excuse me.
Well, that's the only present I got, but I'm gonna see it on his live stream. But
No, he's always safe. Like he's gonna give me flowers and then he will give me cash to buy me some stuff. Or it's my choice what to buy.
because
So
I don't know what
that's
you
it.
want, so I just give you some cash.
And flowers.
Hmm. And some red horse.
Sometimes I don't like flowers. I'm not gonna give me cash.
Give me cash.
Yeah. My wife actually doesn't like flowers. She thinks they're a waste of money because they're going to die in a few days. So we don't ever do
It
flowers.
is indeed. It's a waste of money.
Yeah.
You know, Filipinos are
I
so
bought
practical.
I bought you flowers on Valentine's Day.
Well, that was like no, I did not request it. I'm like just making fun of you. Just get me flowers and something like that, and you got me some. Really?
That was expensive. I don't remember how much it was, but I know it was expensive. But I'm pretty sure you were happy for a couple of days until they died.
Yep.
Well, that's one thing I try to tell guys that are dating a Filipina that are in America or wherever, my recommendation is don't send her flowers. Send her some money so that she can actually go buy something nice for herself because you're going to spend all this extra money going through one of the florists in the Philippines to try to get her flowers when all that money can
What
come
in the ham sandwich?
What is it?
It took a half hour for the people
Can't
at
hear
the
you,
florist to assemble the flowers. I'm like, really?
Still, if you wanna give flowers, just give 1 rose or 3 roses. That will do.
Okay.
Not a bouquet.
Okay,
Because that's
for Christmas you're
expensive.
getting 1 rose. That's all you get.
And cash.
And some vitamin D.
Yeah, that's what we do, Ken. We buy plants for the landscaping for our yards or for inside the house when we buy plants at all. But yeah, but I tell guys that are doing the LDR thing, don't waste money on trying to get them flowers in the Philippines. They would appreciate, I think, being able to go buy a little bit of extra groceries or buy a nice shirt or some new clothes or a pair of shoes way more than they would some sticky flowers.
Or a purse or chocolate. That will do.
Something they actually
Chocolate.
want.
Here's a Mountain Dew.
Or a cake. That will do.
Oh, cake from Red Ribbon.
Yep.
Oh,
That
that's
tastes good.
cakes from Red Ribbon are good and Goldilocks, either one.
Yep. Both of them.
Mm-hmm. But my number one is Red Ribbon.
Red ribbon. Yep. Chocolate one.
You
I
like
ended
Red
up a couple of weeks ago. I ordered a cake for my birthday.
He said, "Happy birthday to myself."
Oh,
And that's what I put on the cake.
that's funny.
I gotta make it humorous a little bit.
You do. That's all right. We like the Red Ribbon Black Forest cake, the one that has all
What
the
was it?
cherries on it. That goes
Chocolate,
around.
I think.
Oh, that one is good with cherries on it. But the ones you like is
Just chocolate.
just the plain one.
Plain chocolate.
Ken
Just
says
like
the chocolate budget is rather high in the Philippines. That's right.
But get buy one take one at 7-Eleven.
Look at those.
That one take one. That one take one at Angel's Burger.
No, we're talking about chocolate.
No, he said that one take one, which I know you get that over there. But I don't like the burgers because they taste like.
Mm.
My wife gets mad when I buy her chocolates.
What?
Yeah, she gets mad.
She doesn't like chocolate?
No, she
Take it
likes it.
off.
I just eat it.
Mm.
I buy her chocolates and then I eat them all.
You need to get more chocolate, extra chocolate. So you have your portion, she has her portion.
No, that's what you do. You got a lot of chocolate and you're eating it all by yourself.
Right here.
That's what he do. He will give me like one Reese's
Here.
cup. What's that? Cupcake?
Flat tops.
And then he will eat all of them. He will eat all the Reese's.
Because I like them. Reminds me of home.
He will just give me one, and then he'll eat all of it.
You can have this other one too.
Stop doing that.
You end up sleeping on the couch tonight.
Which is your favorite chocolate, Jack? And what about your
Reese's.
fiance? Do you have a favorite?
I like the Reese's peanut butter cups.
No,
There
what's
you
my
go.
favorite? What's my favorite chocolate? Nothing.
I'm not gonna say on his live stream.
You're so naughty. We're talking about
I think he's not naughty. He's delusional. You know.
My early onset dementia is kicking in.
There you go. Ken, what is Maureen's favorite chocolate? What does she buy? I always buy. Lorelai likes dark chocolate, so as long as it's a dark chocolate, she's good.
I'm not a big fan of dark chocolate or the white chocolate. Well, white chocolate's not even chocolate because it's fake.
Yeah.
But it's just the Hershey's bars, Reese's, or my
Ronald, does Ronald have a favorite chocolate? Spit it out, Ronald. Tell us what your favorite chocolate is. And don't tell me that tall girl that lives down the hall from you. You know.
I like that chocolate piece, and break me up a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
I like Kit Kat bars, but the Reese's Buttercups are my favorite. But,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's why he's only giving me one Reese's cupcake, and he'll eat everything.
Yeah, I'll eat everything because when you leave my house, I can. It's my dish, and I can eat whatever I want.
He's just gonna be like, "Oh, you can have one," and then he'll eat everything.
And somebody call the brown guy.
The rookie is to have good quality candy. If you're going to eat
But
candy, you need to have the good stuff,
Yep.
not the name, the brand that has no name, but really good German or Dutch candy, or something that I think it's worth the money to get the really good candies. So I like buying the really expensive Christmas candies, the chocolates.
I'm basic, so I'll just go with the Reese's, Hershey bars.
Yeah,
dairy milk.
Oh, Lint. Oh, that's a good chocolate.
yeah. Lorelai loves those too, but I eat all of them. We buy the big bag that has the 3 different colors in it.
Mm.
I'm okay not eating your chocolate as long as you're not drinking my soju.
What are those big yellow bars that they like in the Philippines? Tuberons or tubalubes or
Yeah, Toblerone.
And Toblerone,
I don't like
John
those.
John.
I like that.
I don't
I've
like
had it
either.
once in my life.
And
I don't
kisses,
like it.
I like kisses.
Hershey Kisses.
Yeah, I like the ones
I
with
don't
the.
know if you guys can even hear me.
Now I can hear
You
you.
can, I can hear you now.
Finally, you woke us up. I can hear you now.
Testing. Testing. Testing.
Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3.
Testing.
Better.
Yeah, I don't like the tuberons or whatever they are. I don't like the caramel in them. It's sticky. I don't like that.
I'm not a caramel person.
You're
I
a
think one of
peanut
my
butter
favorite
one.
tuberoons. What are they called again?
Toblerone.
Toblerone.
Now you have to say the Filipino one.
Toblerone.
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 Toblerone. I don't like them.
I had it one time, and I was done. I'm like,
I'll eat
go
them, but I don't like.
unlock my.
Why you did not bring some last time, huh?
Mm. The only person
I,
who likes it
no.
is Jeff.
I like it
And you
too.
could buy it here in the Philippines. They had the same stuff. So it's extra weight. It's melted by the time I get it here.
It's still better if it came from the
You
US.
get a you fly from one state to another state, maybe to another state. You can fly to
I have a troll on
fly
my
it to South Korea, then fly it to Manila, and fly it to Manila. Not Manila, but
Can you hear me, Ronald?
call it.
Yeah, I can hear you. That's no troll. That's me.
No. I have a troll. It's called The Adventures of the Philippine American Couple.
Oh, snap.
Yeah. See, it says that she's not a troll.
What? Did you? Is that a troll?
It's a troll. See?
I'm
This
the
is
one.
I'm the wife.
Lorelai's in the other room. Lorelai's my troll.
Uh-oh.
Is she trolling you, or is there another troll?
No, it's Lorelai. She's next door.
I was going to say, like, what in the living? That'd be messed up. Like,
No, it's Lorelai.
Lorelai,
oh, Lorelai.
you about to make us go to DEFCON 5.
That's
Hello, Lorelai, the troll. Messing with everybody.
working from home today.
Oh, careful.
So she says she can hear us talk about her from the other room.
Nah, big old ears.
And that's Filipino ears. They can hear her 20 miles away. And that's how they find each other in the airports. We'll be traveling anywhere in the world, and all of a sudden, she'll find another Filipina. She says that she's double tasking.
Oh, yeah, we know about that Filipino network. All right, Jack, you can call up DEFCON 5. It's a friendly.
Oh, that's right, Ken. We all got to behave now. Wife
Hey,
is
Ken,
literally
what's going on?
in the house.
Hey, Ken.
So Ronald, anyway, did you have a favorite chocolate candy?
Same as Jack.
Okay, Reese's peanut butter cups. See, good minds
Oh,
think.
hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Well, I do have another one.
What's that?
It's those Hershey Symphony bars.
Oh yeah,
The
those are
big
good.
one.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I like the. Which ones do I like? Oh my God, I got them in the Philippines a lot. Milk dairy or whatever. The fruit and nut ones. So I can't
Dairy
remember.
milk?
Milk dairy fruit and nut.
Yeah.
And Ken is absolutely right. He says he likes his frozen. They are fantastic frozen. Put them in the freezer and eat them, man.
Ken, I have no appetit. Nothing's frozen. I'm taking them straight out of the bag.
Mhm. Oh my God. I wonder what my wife says is her favorite.
I don't know. But I'm going to go ahead and message Jack for a minute. Hang on, Jack. I got something for you.
Oh yeah. They're like a cranberry milk.
Hang on, Jack. Jack, are you ready?
He's ready.
I guess.
Bam!
Ooh, he's got the snack size.
Get used to it.
This mofo.
Get used to it.
That's right, buddy.
11, here we go.
I don't even think we have any candy in our house right now. We're gonna have to change that. Here's one of my favorites. Let's see if you guys can see this. Can you see this?
Yeah, them the one Cadbury.
Yeah, the Cadbury milk, dairy milks. Man, these are wow. I ate a bunch of these in the Philippines, but they sell them here in the U.S. But this is one of my favorites, big time favorites.
Yeah, I like Cadbury with just a straight milk chocolate because
Yeah,
but those nuts, they hurt my feelings.
Now, Ken, the wife is asking how Maureen is doing. Yeah, Ken is saying now he's got to go on a Reese's run. I do like the little ones. You know, I like the big normal ones, but what I really like are the little individual ones that are wrapped. You know, that they're harder to get to.
With
But
the aluminum foil.
yeah, the little bite-sized ones are better. I like those.
But I tested them, and I'm like, they don't taste like the big ones.
No,
They don't.
you know what's really weird is I really like the Halloween ones and the Christmas ones made like Christmas trees and pumpkins. But if you notice, the peanut butter is not the same inside those that's inside the regular Reese's cups. Because I've done a good side by side comparison and really tasted them, and the peanut butter in the Christmas ones and the Halloween ones is not quite the same.
Right.
Why?
And have you noticed? And even the Reese cups,
Yes.
something doesn't always melt. And there's one little piece you have to spit out, and you think it's a wood chip or something. And be like, what is that?
Yep.
Maureen is doing great. And Ken says, thanks for asking Lorelei, the troublemaking wife, the troll from the other room, you know. But I like I know, Jack, you said you don't like the white chocolate, but I like the bag that has the white, the regular, and the dark chocolate Reese's peanut butter cups. Man, that's a good sampler.
I'd rather just have all just in one, the real one, not the white chocolate, dark chocolate. Mm.
That's the troll, Jack.
You like this big red horse?
We're gonna drink Red Horse tomorrow.
Oh no.
No, it's a beer bottle. You just drink it straight out of the bottle. Drinking beer out of the glass bottle is better than anything, especially if the bottle's cold.
And it better be cold.
And especially you don't have any clean.
No, even if there's clean glass, I don't like it on the
I always drink it out the bottle.
Now, you want to drink beer out of the bottle. You want to drink tap beer out of a frosty mug, but if the beer comes in the bottle, you drink it out of the bottle. Yeah, you don't want to drink beer out of plastic unless you're like at a baseball game and they make you.
Oh, that's litro.
Yeah, it's a 1 liter bottle.
If you're at a baseball game, that beer is probably cost you $15 to $20.
Yeah, 50 cents for a beer.
The same as a pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$1,000.
And it's like 1/6 of the price on the outside.
Yeah, like at baseball games and sporting events, you could buy one slice of pizza that you could buy for the whole pizza outside the park. So,
Yep.
$10 hot dog. What?
Yeah. I know.
No way. Why would nobody in the outside would never pay that much money for $10 freaking hot dog? I'm like,
Are you saying you can bring food from the outside?
oh, you can't bring food in
No.
this sporting event.
Oh, they check the bags these days.
You can't bring anything
Oh
in.
yeah.
Now, if you want to get groceries, you can tape the hot dogs to your legs.
What if you walk in and you forget the hot dog and slipped out the bun, went down your leg and it fell out,
No, it's
and you get to your seat
Hold on, it's
and the hot dog, no more hot dog, just a bun.
Tell them nobody's eating hot dogs.
Here in the middle hot dog.
No, wait, no more talk about hot dogs.
Oh, Reason I could use you. I could use you.
You're such a user.
We can use. We can hide so much. No,
You are such a user.
no, bro.
My dog's offended because you were talking about eating hot dogs, so she came over.
Yeah. Don't want to talk about hot dogs. But Jack, you know you could get one of those prosthetic pregnant things from from Amazon, gut it out, and then fill it up. Then go with it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you know, that's
Back
partly how
in the
they
day,
fall in. That's how you
back in
go.
the day when I was a kid, I used to go to the movie theater with my mom, my dad, my brother. My mom had this big giant purse, and we go to Kmart and get the big old sack of popcorn
Yes.
and some candy, and just sneak it right in. Didn't have to buy. Didn't have to buy nothing.
Yeah.
Those were the good old days.
They
Oh
were.
yeah, my mom was a big ass person. Like she
Jack,
got away with it every single time.
Jack, you paid to get in. I'd wait for somebody to come out the door and then catch the door.
And sneak in.
Slip right in.
You gotta love old people. I remember when I was a little kid, we'd go to a buffet with my grandmother, right? And she'd have her big ass purse. And she'd be taking home chicken dinners and rolls, you know. Just like,
Okay. Not just condiments, food.
yeah. I would tell her, you know, we can afford for you to eat more, or I can buy you some. It's like, oh, it's good. Just put a whole chicken in, and you know, look, they got new steaks up on the buffet. Let's go get some of those. I'll put those in here. And take home,
And
you
then,
know, 20 pounds of food.
yeah, don't go to all you can eat. It's like you trying to steal nuclear codes coming out of it with that. They be watching every move you make.
Yes, you know, they need to do like they do in the Philippines. The old people in America take that little stick and make them open up their purse so they can see all the
Mhm.
good stuff
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
anyway.
Oh, the drumstick.
Yeah,
Drumstick.
when they go to the mall, yeah, they digging in your purse.
Yeah,
I'm like, I open like one compartment out of like 3 or 4 or 5, and it's like, what if there's a
Yeah,
gun in the other, you know, 4 compartments? Okay, you're good.
I know. But if you take one of those pregnant, prosthetics and gut it out and then fill it up, and then you go up in there, now the security guard be like, "This woman has been pregnant for 2 years. She keeps coming in."
Mm,
kid says
hey,
that this is the
Ron,
day to drive
Ron,
in theater.
I've, I've had, I think, wait, yeah, 21st birthday parties in a bar back home in Michigan.
Yeah,
And so I was drinking underage. So the last time, the owner, Skip, his name is James, and he's like, "Are you 21?" I'm like, "Now I am."
Right. And Ken, I know nowadays if we had a drive-in, they would check the trunk,
Right.
But nowadays, you could sneak somebody in there, in the back seat, with the big SUV, get them
Well,
in there.
but part of what I remember about going to the drive-in when we were little kids was, you know, we would make a brown paper bag full of popcorn for all of the kids, and they would make gallons of Kool-Aid,
Hmm.
and we'd take a bunch of Kool-Aid and popcorn in to go watch Ma and Pa Kettle. You know,
Ma and Pa kettle.
yeah, they, that's probably making me old, but yes,
Yeah, I said
Huh?
it too. So I know what you're talking about.
you know, but
Huh?
there's a few drive-ins still around, but I don't think they're only like open during the summer months and you know for special occasions and things like that. So
Yeah, back in the day, they would never think to check the trunk, but nowadays they quick with it.
I don't think they cared enough. It just wasn't a big deal. You know what I mean? In today's world, everything is a big deal.
Hey, Ron, don't make me pop that trunk.
Right. I got
And it's,
you don't put them in there for the whole drive. They're in the car before you get there. All right, we pull over on the side. All right, y'all get in the trunk now. So you just drive through. You ain't gonna fit in it the whole ride. Get them in there and then throw them back in the car.
maybe that's what happened to me because I was put in the trunk the whole drive.
Oh
no! It was like getting the trunk now when we leave the house.
Well, you could have stopped, a mile before we got to the theater and put us in the not the whole way from home.
Ken says nowadays you got to check your guns at the gate. That's right.
Oh wow,
Mhm.
I ain't got one of those. So.
Yeah.
Don't make me pop.
And what would you need a gun at a drive-through for anyway?
Well, you need them at the movie theaters. There's been so many shootings over the last 10 years at the movie theaters. It's stupid. Crazy
What
people.
was it? Freaking Batman movie or something like that?
Yeah. Bane or whatever it was. Yeah.
Back in Colorado. But then again, you go to the movie now, you can't sneak food in either.
Yeah.
Nothing. They got you dead to right. And then the cost of the hot dogs at the movies ain't no different than the game.
And the hot dog movies ain't that good. The
I'm thinking
ball,
about Snickers bars.
They done lost their mind. I done lost my taste for juju beans because they so expensive.
Maybe
$3.50, $4 for a box of juju beans.
It's just not.
Yeah.
I mean, all it is a bunch of sugar.
Sugar, and I'm trying to slide in there with the veterans discount. It cost me $9.50 to get in when everybody paying $12, $15 to get in.
And that's why we only go to matinees because it's cheaper.
Right.
Was that 6 o'clock or something like that?
Matinees in about 3:30, I think.
Yeah,
when
before
the
6.
Up around here. So
Yeah,
you
before
go
6.
or 1 o'clock movies, you're good. And but that's what we do. We try to go to the early movies so we save $3 or $4 a head.
The last time I went to the theater, I had my cane. I want to see your citizen military discount. Didn't I get it?
Yeah.
Because some of these movies, you got to see them on the big screen. You just can't download them.
Oh, I agree. I think watching the new Napoleon movie would be good on the big screen.
Oh, don't stop me. I saw Oppenheimer. Oh,
You saw Aquaman?
Oppenheimer.
Oh, how was it? I haven't seen it yet.
I can't tell you. I ain't gonna ruin it.
All right, because it's coming out on TV here soon, so I was just gonna wait to watch it on TV.
They're gonna show.
Michael's still talking to himself.
Say what?
Michael's still sitting there talking to himself. Maybe two people talking to him.
Retro just left. Retro went live. He was there with him.
Maybe he's having a good. I mean, when you talk to yourself, you get the correct answers to your questions. So.
Well, you know what Earth, Wind, and Fire said.
I need another beer. I'll get up and get one.
Earth, Wind, and Fire said, talking to yourself is fine. Just know when to draw the line.
But I'm gonna take up upstairs and take a nap with my fiance, and
all right, man.
I'll talk to you guys
Jack,
later.
I'm looking at your camera, and it looked like there's a stream of smoke just flowing down.
It does, doesn't it? I do. I see it.
It's my camera. It's my camera. It always does stupid things like that. I need a bike.
I thought I was in Vegas.
It's like,
Yeah, looks like smoke. I can see that. So, all right, Jack, have fun, man, and happy holidays. And we'll probably see you on Friday on where we can make fun of Anthony and his brand new $90,000 Toyota.
90K?
Oh, it's
No,
cool.
it was more than that, wasn't it? That was like 1.2 million.
I think about 90,000 USD.
Oh, I think it'd probably be like upside of 2.5 million.
Yeah, for the one that he bought, it looks like he bought the biggest, the fanciest, the nicest. So you're right, it's probably 2.5 million. That's what I said. Rich Americans buying up all the trucks. Why don't we ever think about the poor Filipinos? They need trucks, but no, the rich Americans are buying them.
I would never do that in my life. That's just stupid.
I wouldn't be flaunting like that.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
hell
just
no.
me.
No.
I think he probably just thinks it's a reward, for himself, which it is, for everything that he's gone through, everything he's done.
Look,
So
look
it's a way to reward himself.
what
Yeah,
he
but
can
I
do.
figure like
No.
only he's entitled. I mean, because he ain't the only one with a truck. Those rich Filipinos show their trucks and all kind of crap. They got everything.
Absolutely.
And it gets
So,
repo to be straight in the bank next month.
just because you got money as an American, a whole bunch of Filipinos got money and they buying trucks and SUVs and all kind of fancy stuff.
Yeah.
Right next to their poor neighbor.
Yep.
No, it's definitely, have and have not. But, I mean, but that's, what he likes, and that's what he has the money for, and if it makes him happy. Now, the weird thing is, from a psychology standpoint, a new truck makes you happy until, you get the first dent in it. Then it pisses you off. Or,
Yep.
so, but, because then you kind of go, crap, somebody damaged my product. And it breaks your heart because you spent $30,000 or $40,000. Let's see. I'm going to look it up, see how much that one is. Jack is right. The most expensive one looks to be about 2.2 million. So this is the 6-speed diesel 4-wheel drive is about 2.2 million. So
Wow.
how much does that equate to in American money?
About 50K.
I have no idea.
About 50K. If it's still going at 55, then technically 20,000 US is $1 million. So
Yeah. Yeah. That's expensive, even in America.
you wouldn't be able to
That
afford
was
that.
expensive with that.
That's like 100K here.
Yeah, it's big money here. I mean, especially for us poor people.
I'm a modest person. My two vehicles, one's a 2011, another one's 2012.
Right? You get what you need. That's all.
Yeah, I don't drive very far.
I
I'm
bought
not
this
modest, I'm
SUV.
just poor.
Yeah, I just bought this SUV 2 years ago. A Honda HRV 2021. By the time I get finished paying for it, it's 50,000. It only worth 30.
Yes.
So
Yeah, once
if
you
I
drive
want
them
to
off,
get, huh?
so once you drive them off the lot,
It's over.
but you still got to pay for them.
Well, you know me, I don't care about credit. When I go back to the Philippines, they're gonna repo it. I don't care.
Yeah, that's all right. Jack, take care, my friend. Get some rest.
Yeah, I'm
Later,
taking
man.
off. Later.
We'll see you later.
See you later. See you later, alligator.
Later.
Alligators.
You know, but Ronald, if you truly are never going to go back, then yeah, you know.
Mm-mm, mm-mm. I'm
So,
only here for the leg surgery and get some new dental work, and that's it. I'm out of here. Mm-mm. Everything I own is over there, well, except for what I accumulated when I came back.
right.
I'm not staying. I don't even belong here. It's too cold. Ah.
And you got a plan already in place, right?
Yep. As soon as all this work is done and all these appointments, I'm like, no later than August, I'm out of here.
Right now, 2.2 million is 39,000.
Baby, I said what? 40, 50?
Yeah.
What's the rate? 56?
55 plus 55 and a half.
Rather that. That's even better.
So 40 grand's not bad, to be honest.
And then is he financing it? We don't know.
Yeah. I mean, it's not bad. I don't know how they finance in the Philippines. We were just going to pay cash because that's what we do even here in the U.S. We never finance cars. We think it's a big waste of, time to finance cars. But Ken's the expert in the car business. Ken, what do you think? You think the Toyota Helix in the Philippines, the diesel model is worth $40,000? I'm not for sure if it is. Maybe it is. I don't know.
And maybe it is. Yeah.
It's. I mean, we paid a little bit over 55-ish, I guess, for our Subaru here in the United States.
Mm.
But it's a nice Subaru. I mean, that's one car that I recommend to people. Man, the Subaru has turned out to be a very good car.
I see them all the time. They starting to act like Subaru drivers, starting to act like they Volvo drivers. Super safe and all this. Oh.
Yeah, it's they're nice. I like it.
They say they're reliable, so you can't beat that.
Yeah, as Ken says, yep, the 40 grand would be expensive for the locals, but yep, cheap for the foreigners.
Oh, they will see 40K.
Yeah, I think, when we were in the Philippines, I don't know if I could have pulled the trigger on a $40,000 vehicle. I would have bought a multi-cab or something for 3 to 4 grand.
Mm.
Ken's been selling the Hondas for 38 years. He has a few more to go, then he'll be in the Philippines and be free.
All right.
How many more years you got, Ken? 3, was it? I think you were telling us 3 more years that you're going to be here. So the real question is this, Ronald, right? And here's the question. If Ken sells Honda, what does he drive?
He ain't driving no Honda.
He says 2 more and I'm done. 2 more and I'm done. He'll have 40 years in and he'll be set for retirement. So Ken, are you driving a Honda?
Or a Chevy or a Buick.
Yeah. I don't really care for the Chevys, to be honest. I like Buick and Cadillacs, but I'm not a basic Chevy fan.
Well, Chevy is all, GMC.
It is.
Cadillac, GMC.
See? All
He
right.
went off the track.
Yeah, he has a 2011 Accord and a Volvo. See, he's one of those Volvo drivers.
Yeah, he's sticking to the Honda. He's one of those iffy guys. He ain't ready.
Well, he's smart enough to know that he's going to be leaving in a couple of years. So might as well hang on to those old cars that he has. Because it'd be a waste of money to do anything different. So
right? He ain't making no car payments.
That's right. No car payments, low insurance. And when he leaves, he can sell them and take the cash and go. Doesn't have to worry about having to get an expensive buyer to buy an expensive car, you know. Because
Where's
that's the
Ken?
other problem with the
Is
expensive.
Ken moving to Dumagetti or Sadu?
Ken, where are you moving to, my friend? I thought it was Mindoro, but let's find out. You know how my brain works.
I know. I never heard.
Wow.
Wow.
The 2011 25. Holy crap, Ken, that's good.
That's
Holy-
super good.
And the Volvo has 63. Wow, that's impressive, man. What kind of Volvo is it? Is it like the Volvo wagon thing? Wow.
It'll
So,
go
Ken,
anywhere.
which part of the Philippines are you going to? So, and what is the Honda Accord? Is your Accord the 4-door or the 2-door coupe? You know, because I bet you a 2011 2-door coupe with that low of miles would still have a pretty good value, especially to young kids who want to
Oh, hell
drive them around the neighborhood.
yeah.
So, but now, which part are you going back to, Ronald?
I'm going back to Papunga.
Papunga. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Angeles City.
And you got lodging all set up already, or are you going to work on that as you get closer?
Well, I got lodging set up, but it's just temporary. I'm gonna stay with Will for a minute till I find a place. He wants me to move next door, 25K to some big old place. I'm like, maybe.
Well, but if you don't need it, you know.
Not all that space. You know.
Right.
Ah,
Yeah.
way
Maybe.
down there. Remember now. Okay, you're gonna be way over there. Oh, MT. I thought about it. I had an LDR in San Francisco, Agusan del Sur, in Mindanao, way up there near Tony, near Butuan.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
fell apart.
well, it's all right.
I
Just
know it
maybe
is.
it needs to be.
Yeah,
Right?
she in Australia now. See,
So maybe you're the lucky one then.
I'm feeling like it. Mhm.
You know. I
As
see.
much talking, they say, "Oh, you're going to Angeles City. You don't go to Walker Street." But no, that ain't the thing I'm there for. It's the main reason I can get all my VA medical treatment done local, couple hours here and there. I'm not going to go to Mindanao or Cebu to get none of that done when you're 100% disabled. You need to be close to the Manila embassy.
He's also going to be spending some time in Baguio City up there.
Oh, so yeah, you be done past us. You up there in the cool weather. I don't want no cool either. No,
Well,
I want.
you know, I think, you know, how cool it is up in Baguio City is all relevant. I mean, you know,
Yeah, I know, right?
what does it get down to 70 degrees? So, but I'm with you.
Shit.
I like the heat. I've always enjoyed heat.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I need my heat.
yeah. See, all of you guys are on a great big islands. You guys are on the big, big mainland. You know, we go to Cebu, the little bitty island, the little bitty strip of island.
You know, a bunch of those. I mean, it ain't Saudi Arabia heat.
No, it's not.
Mm-mm. When the
But,
older you get, you don't need to be in the heat anyway.
well, see, I actually do better in the heat, even with my bad health.
Mm-hmm.
I do better in the health. I feel way better.
Me too.
I breathe better. I move better. You know, and for me, the cold air, you know, screws with me a little bit. So
Mm-hmm.
breathing in cold air sucks for me. I'd rather sweat my off, and you know,
This how I was, David, in Olongapo. I mean, in Papanga, 2 months.
wearing your robe.
Just like that. They're like,
That's
damn, you in a row?
Well, I do think it's funny how um, you see the Filipinos wearing sweaters and coats or jackets inside the malls. You know, you know, I was shocked that they even sold sweaters in the Philippines. So
Right? Me too. And socks.
yeah, it's kind of like wow, why would people be wearing a sweater? It's 92 degrees outside. But then again, it's partly a fashion statement. You know.
What? Well, mostly when you get on those Genesis buses, they crank up the AC like you in the casino trying to get you out of
They do. What I don't like about the buses is the smell of the air conditioner.
there. Ah, they ain't cleaned it.
You know what I mean? That there's like a weird smell. I don't know if it's a different type of freon that they use
Uh-huh.
in the air conditioning system versus the United States. But there's a weird smell for the air conditioning systems.
Mm.
And Ken likes the heat of the coast, but he also wants to get off and cool up in the mountains a little bit. So, which I think is a good thing to do is bounce around, and try to enjoy the different environments. But the buses have a weird, I don't know. There's just a weird, I don't know what it is,
Mm-mm.
a weird smell in the air conditioners. So, not quite for sure what that's all about. I don't know if it's because they're dirty and they need to be cleaned out, or if it's truly the freon that they use. It's almost like it's producing too much um, ozone 3.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? It's just almost like that. Because we've been
Oh,
on the buses a lot. When we go, we'll stay at like the resorts and things, and then take shuttles and buses back and forth. And when we were at the Bay Hotel, they had a free shuttle service to take you everywhere. So before we moved there, we went for a visit. We rode the buses a lot. So
mm.
just something that I don't know.
Well, growing up here in the States, I've had too many winters. I don't need no more cold.
Yeah, I could do without the winter too. That's the one thing I didn't mind in the Philippines was the weather. So
Mm-mm.
I would
The
sit out
cold,
and just sit outside at the table and enjoy the heat.
yeah, the cold is not beneficial for anything.
Yeah,
It doesn't help your circulation. It doesn't help your anything.
no,
Makes everything worse.
yes, joints, everything.
Yeah, poor soul got arthritis or rheumatism. You don't need to be out here in this cold.
No, I agree with you there, man. That was definitely. I mean, sometimes I felt like a lizard. I would sit outside in the heat and just
Lay there. Mhm. And
play
for,
my
and
games.
for us smokers, cold air is not the best thing to be smoking in because it goes straight down to your lungs, right over.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Well,
you
the
need to
cold
quit
air for me, man, if I take a deep breath in cold air, I am really, really screwed.
smoking.
Yeah, I think, Ken, that's kind of the consensus. The older you get, the more you hate the cold. I guess that's why everybody goes to Florida,
Mm-hmm. And
you
it's overcrowded.
or South Texas or Arizona, for the winters. It's kind of like, oh my God, the cold weather.
I'll just move to California.
Yeah.
But that ain't enough heat for me. California ain't hot enough.
I think California's weather is probably good down south, but I think California is too screwed up of a state to live in.
Yeah. Oh, the property tax and all this, and oh, the sales tax. Oh, but no, I got
Yeah.
something. Washington State is no better.
No.
We got 12% gas tax, bro.
Yeah. Scotty B made it in. Scotty B, how are you, my friend? Everybody say hello to Scotty. Thank you for being here. We appreciate the thumbs up and the shout out. How are you? How are things going in your world, Scotty? You ready for Thanksgiving tomorrow? Are you home? Are you on the road still? What's up with you in your world? Scotty's saying hello to Ken.
Scotty B.
Scotty B. The Scotty B Show. Yeah, California's not a state I would want to live in. You know, our good friend James lives out in San Francisco, but he's lived there all his life. So I think it's kind of like hot water. You know, if you take a frog and you throw it in boiling hot water, you know what happens, right? But if you take it and put it in cold water and gently warm it up over time, I think that's what California is like. If you start there, then you don't see, what the rest of the country sees.
And he's up north too, where it get cold.
Yeah. Same thing with living in New York. If you're
Oh,
born in New York, you know,
I was born in Pennsylvania, Philadelphia. Ooh.
see? Scotty says he's driving across the Ohio Turnpike.
He's in the tri-state area.
Yeah. He's up where it's chilly.
Oh, it's probably cold as hell.
Scotty, are you going to make it home for Thanksgiving or are you going to be on the road? Who's my sidekick? That's Ronald.
Scotty B, you know who I is.
He's my brother from another mother.
Scotty B know who I is.
He's the man, the myth, the legend.
The cripple.
You're only going to be crippled for another month.
I'm trying to tell you. I gotta get this kryptonite out of my leg.
Yes. That's right. Let's see what Ken is saying here. Scotty, I'm in Medina, just a few miles south of the Ohio Turnpike.
Wow.
Scotty, whip into the dealership and visit with Ken.
Just stop at the IHOP. Listen, bro.
That's right. Ken would be happy to sell you a Honda so he can retire early.
Say you one of them $15 hot dogs.
Oh yeah, there you go. So.
Oh, don't get me started. I got no upper teeth. I'm thinking a Philly cheesesteak right now and be right on time.
Well, when do you get your dinner work done?
Until they call me back.
Ah.
In the meantime, it's mashed potatoes. I'm eating stuffing before Thanksgiving.
Oh, I love a good stuffing though.
Can't help it.
I love it, and I love putting extra gravy on it.
I ain't make the gravy.
The professor, how are you?
I'm good. You know me, Scotty B. Stop playing before I throw a shoe.
Scotty said he just left Cleveland.
Oh, Lord. No, it's cold.
Ken says he's off for the next couple of days. So no cars selling today.
Cool.
Just left Cleveland. So Scotty, where are you headed to if you're leaving Cleveland? Do you have a destination?
Probably headed east. I'm guessing east.
Yeah. Yeah, Scotty, you're around 30 miles from where Ken is. I've told Scotty that if he ever gets to Northwest Arkansas, to look me up and I'll buy him lunch.
Park the truck.
Yeah. And while he's out running around making his deliveries. So.
Ain't nothing like having friends in low places.
Well, sadly, I know a lot of people in low places.
I know that, Rick.
You know, that's all right because some of the people in low places are some of the good people.
I'm down there with them. I'm in the same place they are.
Well, same here. That's about what happens. Yeah. So where is Scotty headed to if he's outside of Cleveland? Well, he could be going any direction.
Yeah.
So, man. So, did you get your turkey from the casino, Ronald?
Yeah, I gave it to Auntie Philly.
Oh, all right.
I told her leave it out, let it thaw 3 days, go ahead, cook it up. Then Mike says, "Oh, I want half." Because I'm not gonna be able to eat it.
Yep.
I,
Yeah, we bought a turkey so Lorelai can have a turkey for the dinner table to look pretty on. But they're actually making I think, a bunch of Filipino food.
mm,
We're not doing the traditional American stuff.
I was watching Jimmy Kimmel last night, and Jimmy asked Guillermo, "Are y'all gonna do traditional turkey?" Guillermo said, "No, we having tortillas or tacos or something." No, he said tamales.
I love tamales.
Yeah,
I love good tamales.
can't get one here.
Yeah, we have a few locals that make them and sell them. If you can find those little ladies that make them at their home and and goes around and sells them on the food trucks and things, you can get some pretty good ones.
Mm,
But I like tamales. I really do. I like them. I like the pork tamales.
I like tamales, anything with cheese in
Man, I love cheese. I'm a cheese whore. You
it.
know.
Anything with cheese in it.
Well, you can eat tamales. You know.
Yeah, they saw.
Any fitness possible is in the house. Thank you for being here. Thanks for the thumbs up and the shout out. We appreciate you being here. He's saying hello to the great Ronald. And everybody in the chat say hello to Anyfin. Remember, if you haven't checked him out yet, you guys need to go check his channel out. He's got a I love to fish. Don't get to do it much, but he has a great fishing channel, a family channel. So
Ooh,
Scotty says he's got to be in Michigan by 2:30
he headed west.
Northwest, right?
Yeah, you gotta go up a bit.
Yeah. You better drop the hammer, as they say. You better pull over, take the governor off of that sucker, and drop the hammer.
Hey, anything, how you doing? This Deborah Bethel in the house, coming to you straight live from Seattle, Washington.
Seattle, Washington. Oh, good. Well, Scotty, be safe on your journey, though. Was there
Yeah,
any
be safe
snow?
out there.
Did it snow up that way this last week? I thought the UP or somewhere got snow. No, maybe not. The Upper Peninsula, the UP. You know what I think is funny? We like Alabama. They've taken to calling Alabama south of like where the Mobile Bay is, L.A., Lower Alabama. So everything is turning into L.A., Lower Alabama. Louisiana is like, I was just like, come on, people. You can't come up with your own nickname. So by Michigan by 2:30.
You rolling.
You gotta have to be rolling. That's only a few hours away. So
Yeah.
well, my 2 hours is just about up. So I'm gonna get ready to get off of here in a few minutes, guys. And so enjoy the rest of the day, the week, and I'm sure we'll probably see some of you guys on Anthony's because we need to ask him about his truck. About his $2.2 million truck, the million peso truck, and find out if he got the diesel that needs the duct tape or the gasoline engine.
He might be too uppity to deal with us low life.
He may be, but isn't that what he said though? That there was a defect, and so their solution was putting tape on it. You know, at the in the air filter or something. You know,
Mhm.
that they were having problems with it sucking air or something, and so the answer was putting tape on it. I remember you telling them I wouldn't do that. I mean, why buy a vehicle that's already defective? You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But we'll see. So how that goes. But all right, Ronald, you have a good Thanksgiving tomorrow. Ken, Scotty, any
You
friends
too,
that
David.
are
Thanks for
here,
having us. We appreciate you, bro.
and we will see you guys again on Wednesday, next Wednesday. So everybody take care and have fun. See you, Ronald.
Peace.